Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Clinique Chat with Amy and Amy. I have my lovely director, Amy Miller, here to join me today. Hi there.
Hello, Amy P. Thank you for having me
I'm
as your
really
special guest.
excited. Today, we're going to talk about the skin positivity movement that we had spoke about earlier in a previous video and kind of what that is. And then we're going to talk about all things redness because Amy and Amy both have redness, but we both kind of use different products and see redness a little bit differently. So I just want to kind of touch base and talk about skin positivity and what it is. The skin positivity movement is all over social media, and it's really about wiping away those unattainable skin layers, like what people think their skin should look like, and being comfortable with the skin that they're in and being proud of it. So we're going to hashtag skin positivity today. And we're going to talk about how we both have suffered from redness and what we do to really help soothe and calm our skin. So I'm going to turn it over to Amy M, and she's going to tell you about a little bit about her redness and kind of the products that she uses to combat and soothe her skin.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, I mean, loving the skin you're in is definitely something, as I feel, is so important, not only to embrace, but also really see what works for your skin so you can always have your best foot forward. So I've worked for Clinique for a really long time, previous to Redness Solutions coming out. So I would definitely say two things. I have chronic redness every day, but also I use a lot of different products that work really well for my skin, even previous to Redness Solutions coming out. So I don't have anything on my skin right now. I have just clean skin. I did do my brows and eyeliner just so I didn't scare everyone. But I have my absolute favorite sunscreen on my skin, as well as MD, which I'm also almost out of already. So when I talk about redness and definitely soothing skin, these are two things that really help calm my skin, but also protect it. The sunscreen and living in the South, I would say this is something that I could not live without. So as Amy talks about skin and redness, we thought that it would be really cool if I would just put on my foundation and my bronzer and tips and tricks that I do. So we'll do a little two things at once.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for me, like you said, sun protection is really important. And with me, I have acne, and getting redness from that has always been something that I've battled with. So what I've really used to combat the redness, acne solution.
Oh, of course.
That seaweed extract just calms and soothes the area and just helps the redness go away quicker. And then I also use the Redness Solutions Daily Base, the green one, and then I'll put a little bit of that on my blemish and then put my foundation or concealer on top. And that's kind of my holy grail for redness and acne combined. And my tip and trick is that Redness Solutions green base. That makes a huge difference for me.
The only physical sunscreen with a green tint that's out on the market in department stores, which is a huge point of difference with team selling.
Absolutely.
But also with acne solutions, I love selling at the counter. And when you really are talking to that acne customer, whether it's patches of acne, just one here or there, that whole calming story with redness and skin, that acne is already irritated, and at Clinique, we calm it immediately to help that redness, is something that is a huge point of difference when we're really talking to clients and consultants.
I agree. I totally agree. And I think too, just telling people, also explaining to them what's going on, I think is important. And I think with you, having chronic redness, like, what do you think causes some of your chronic redness? Like, what causes an acne to be red? Like, I love to kind of dive into clients because I think they understand it a lot more when they know what's going on.
Yeah, and that whole storytelling that Clinique has always been so famous for, that storytelling and the connection and the girlfriend moments of what works for you. These are all three different colors. I have several colors of these. These chubby stick foundations are something that I always have in my bag, because when I get flushed and blushed, it's very easy for me to just quickly swipe, whether it's in the car, going from store to store, and it instantly helps with that redness. So right now I'm using Ivory, Alabaster, and Neutral. but the easy swipes of this really just keep my skin looking very clear.
Mm-hmm.
I do a little of the neutral, and then I'm a mom on the go. So I
Yeah,
will say,
mixologist, use your hands and rub it in.
I put it underneath the eyes.
But look how that just neutralized the redness
Yeah,
the center of your face. And that's something that I noticed interacting with clients is people with chronic redness, it's usually always in that center area of the face. So it's great that you can use those on the go chubby sticks to just touch up and when you need to.
quickly.
Yeah, look at
And
how
that's even, I usually use a buff brush, but if I'm really having redness on skin, sometimes the least manipulation or just one thing on top of another, sometimes fingertips are really calming onto skin.
yeah.
It's also like a mini facial at home.
Yeah, that looks great.
That's it.
Yeah, and look
That's
how
what I would do.
wow, it was so quick and easy too.
Yeah. So mixing several colors, I mean, cannot live without these. Mom.
Kind of contouring at the same time, giving yourself a little brightening area.
No, which takes me right to my bronzer, which for those of you who know, I'm a bronzer 12 months out of the year gal.
Me too.
I love a bronzer. And I use it as, especially since I'm so fair, I can use it as a shadow. I can use it as a cheek highlighter. I can use it as a bronzer. I can use it around my neck, you name it.
Yeah.
So that's really what I like to immediately.
And I love the fact with the bronzer, how it's that neutral tone. So it neutralizes a little bit of the redness and then just gives us a little sun-kissed glow.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a little sun-kissed?
Is that the new Solar Pop?
Of course it is.
I love that.
I'm going to do just a little on my eyes, do a little bit more on my cheeks. I always have really steered clear of blush, used to.
Yeah.
But really light pinks, having that flushed blush pink on your cheek with a little bronzer over top is perfect. But right now, because this is just work from home as I go, I'm just going to do a little highlighter, which is also beautiful on the cheeks.
Yeah, that looks good.
I'm done.
Sweet and natural.
Yeah.
Even though, look how even your skin looks now.
I know. That was red before. That was Amy and I really tried to get the best lighting so you can really
I think this is the best lighting for your skin.
So you can really see.
And what a pink lip does. Look at that.
Yeah, pink lip.
I think that looks great. And I think it's really important to say, with redness, like look how different a few steps make. And, for a businesswoman on the go or a busy mom, just having those 3-4 steps just to give you an overall redness, like complete look. It looks really great. I'm excited.
Great skincare, a great sunscreen, a calming foundation, less manipulation on the skin, and really custom fitted to you. And it's something that I know that I will always have that flushed redness on skin, and that's who I am.
Instant blush. You don't even really have to wear blush because you just
it's very,
so that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, and the one other thing, I was showing Amy all my products, and this is something I did say. So I have been wearing a white lab coat for 20 years this year, and this men's face bronzer, a little dab on each cheek, really cancels out a lot of redness, but gives you a nice healthy glow.
I'll have to try that.
That's amazing.
Love that men's bronzer. And I think with, so many 16 million Americans that have redness, I think it's really important to be able to share everybody's stories and how they are affected by redness differently. So we'd love to hear your redness story and any of your tips and tricks below in the comment box. And really hashtag happy skin at Clinique, because we know that we own our skin that we're in. Happy skin is where we live, and we'd love to hear your stories. And please hashtag happy skin at Clinique below in the comments, and we can't wait to team up again and talk about skin positivity, as we all know how important it is with good skincare. So thank you so much for joining the Amy and Amy show.
Amy squared.
Amy
Happy
Squared.
skin.
And we're so excited that you joined us today. So we will look forward to reading your comments below, and everyone have a good day. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.